So, roaming. Where do I start? Let's get MS Paint out here. MS, fuck. Paint. There it is. Alright. How to roam. Now, I'm not just going to give you guys some basic tips. I'm actually going to go in depth here. I'm a great roamer. I love to roam. And I think there's stuff that makes you a better roamer. And it goes something like this. So, picking up on cues. Now, cues. What does that mean? I mean audio cues. I mean where the attackers are leaving their drones. I mean what windows you hear getting opened at what time in the round. Where do they spawn? What ops are they running? What's the pacing? Are they cutting you off? Right? Pacing / timing, I guess. But it's pacing and timing. Being slippery, but that just comes with your playstyle. And then decision making. These 4 aspects will up your roaming game if you can master them, for sure. Alright, first one. Let's talk about what should you be doing on the roam. Alright, we all hear the you should be wasting time thing, but it depends what your main goal is on the defense, right? Every defense is different. Every team has a different way they want to play. So you really got to run it depending on what your overall plan is. Let's say we're on basement, okay? Basement roam is a popular one. People do the SSG roam. I don't know if they still do the SSG version of it perfectly, but people do a version of a roam on Clubhouse still. I wish I had the VOD from my scrim the other day where I hit a really good roam. But basically, if you guys are doing a full team roam, you're going to have the bottom of this wall open. And your plan really is going to be to have minimal presence on site, have the hatches open, have some castle barricades for your cutoffs, and you're playing for a retake, right? But you can also just have 1 or 2 roamers playing off of each other above. Now, their goal is to be slippery. What do I mean by that? If the attackers drone you and you only got 1 or 2 people above, that means you don't have much utility above for a clear. You might have some mute jammers, right? You might have some reinforcements top floor. Jacuzzi's gonna be reinforced. You might have this hatch pop single reinforced and that reinforced. So what I like to do when I'm roaming downstairs is I'll play like a vigil or something. And I like to have mute jammers here. I like to have a mute jammer here. Especially here. And what the mute jammers do is just waste that extra little bit of time, because not only now, with the mute jammers and the reinforcements, they can assume we're doing a hold, but they don't know what kind it is. Is it a hard hold? Is it a slow hold? They see the mute jammer, so they might think we're allotting more utility than we actually are. So they might give a lot of resources to a full clear, right? So it's all about masking what we're actually doing. What people do often, first step you should do on clearing a clubhouse room is open this main door. You want to cut off the ability for people to come up secret and flank bar. This is usually going to be castled off, or this one is going to be castled off. Might be footholes here. Hatch is going to be open here. This is usually what it looks like. So as an attacker, we're droning. We see a bunch of different stuff, and we're trying to start our clear. Now, if I'm roaming, I want to be able to notice, is there a drone coming from here? I'm not just running around looking for kills, you know? Obviously, if I find an opportunity, I can take it. But what I'm really listening for is garage door getting opened, this window to get opened. Is Hibanaing this wall? Like this one? Are they coming up? I can hear it, cause obviously before you reinforce this, you got a knife through it. That way there's sound propagation. So if I'm standing here, I'll hear them rappelling up, right? If I'm standing here, I'm safe. I'm safe from this window. I'm safe from red. I might have a rotate red here. I'm safe from everywhere. I can just stand here And standing here, I get sound propagation from the window, sound propagation from the wall. I hear garage door if it gets open. I hear people rappelling up. I can hear someone get on my con window. Right? There's no glass on Clubhouse. You guys don't got to break the glass. And if I don't hear anything early round, that means they're probably not going for a cash side clear. My teammate, who's probably playing like main over here, he can listen for audio cues for jacuzzi, gym window, logi hatch. The important thing is to not get cut off by this window. Obviously, this window is going to get opened very early round, so you cannot rotate down main stairs anymore because there might be a guy there, there, there. This guy can be in fucking Narnia holding you. And you can peek him and you can smoke him, but really, it's reckless. What you should actually do, if you're not getting pushed up here, is play to waste time. So you're going to have this open. Now that's kitchen hall. And then if you go right here, that's kitchen door. So you could have this open, right? Hatch open with holes here. I'm not going to reach it. Now, if I'm on the room and I start getting cleared, I start hearing cutoffs, my number one job, right? Picking up on cues. If I hear cutoffs, I don't want to go peek the cutoffs because that is giving a risk. That is giving the potential for me to die. I don't even want to give these guys the potential to kill me. I just want to give me the potential to kill them if they start their push without clearing me. So my job is to just be present enough to be on their radar, right? So now they have to clear me. So let's say they start opening up this wall. I hear a guy walking all the way up rafters. Once they get top rafters, they can start shooting open this wall. Now this becomes a cutoff. I can't run back here because I'll die, right? They're probably going to send a guy bottom red too. So usually they start pushing there. They'll send a guy lounge side. Now I can't rotate down red because I die. I can't rotate con because I die. So I just got to have good timing here. I got to see. Usually they're going to have 3 out of the 4 or 5 possible cutoffs. So you got to see, okay, cutoff, cutoff, cutoff. Okay, I got to go here. Maybe they open single wall, con window, and send the guy garage. Okay, I go red. I rotate back down. And my job is just to slip down into the next position. Okay, main door's open. I take a fight. Now I got to play for my life here. Main door's not open. Okay, I run away. They're pushing everything except con window. Drop the hatch. You know what I mean? Drop the hatch. Drop the bar hatch. Oftentimes what I like to do is go back down to site on this one. Usually if they're doing a full top clear, they'll allot more resources to the top floor than on the mid floor cutoffs. That means you can go all the way back to site. Now with the mute jammers and everything, they don't know if you're still upstairs, right? Now they have to re-drone top floor to see that it's clear, and they just wasted time clearing nobody because you're not even there anymore. Now, once they make their way to bottom floor, if you have good info, let's say you have Valcams or you have another teammate slipping somewhere else on the map playing here, he says, oh, chain rappel's not open yet because they were clearing top floor. So then you're in sight from your roam and you can go back upstairs for a second wave of the roam. Now your roam has double the presence because they already wasted the resources on the clear and they don't have time for another one. Now they just have to work their push while holding flanks. So you can be a thorn in the side if you can just really focus on picking up on where they're cutting you off on the map and playing in accordance to that. That's step 1 of roaming, right? That's basic. Pacing and timing. Listen, depending on the site and the map, different executes with different utility take different amounts of time. If you're playing a mute Mozzie, right, or if you're playing anything that slows the attack down, your goal on the roam is not to get aggro. Your goal is to occupy a space so that the enemies can't occupy that space, right? And now they have to, if you shoot the first drone, I shot the drone that's droning me, and there's a mute and a Mozzie on this door. Now they have to re-drone. And they have to get rid of that. And I could already be gone. You know what I mean? I could already be gone. And if I'm wasting 30 seconds, that's good. Then I move to the next position. I waste more time. If I have to play for my life, I don't go swinging for the first kill I can get. I play passive. I shoot my gun. I scare them a little bit. I hold angles. I try and keep my life preserved for as long as possible. I want it to be a hassle for these guys. My main goal is to take away their time so that they don't have time to make an execute on the site. The more time they spend droning upstairs and using the resources on me, the less time they're spending droning downstairs for the site. And the more drones that I break on my roam, the less info they're going to have for their execute. What I mean by that is you have an image, right? Every drone that you have paints a clearer version of that image for you. If you get to the execute and you only have 3 drones left, and there's also people on site shooting those drones, you are not going to have a full image of what to do. And then your IGL is going to call a take that might not be substantial or might not be the perfect take, right? So my job as a roamer is to handicap the attack like that. Now, I can also probe stuff. Like, I can be a probe roamer is basically someone who's a thorn. Like, I could be here. I know they're not clearing me. They haven't cured me or cleared me. I shoot the drones coming kitchen door. I shoot my gun here. I let them know I'm here. If they're not clearing you, let them know you're there. Let them know I'm here. I can contest you, right? Let them open that main window. Play the logi holes here. You know what I mean? Play the logi holes. If you're roaming as a mute, you have the shotgun holes. You have them all. Open the stage hatch. You know, some people play the echo. People will play echo here. Oh, you can't run across there. People will play echo here, and they'll have an echo drone in strip. And the echo drone will literally sit here, and it'll just jump. Jump. While it's in the air, you can scan. You can scan, or you can just see. You can see if there's a guy in this window, this window, this window. That's good for the cutoffs. You can see, are they pushing garage? You can see if there's a guy here. You can see a lot of stuff with that echo drone. That can help for the roam. If there's no one on your highway windows or on your CC, then you have, like, free reign up here. You know what I mean? Alright. What's next? Being slippery. Now, if you have good map knowledge and you have experience roaming, you can be slippery. You can capitalize on mistakes. In the early days when you're just starting to be like a competitive roamer, you are sort of going to have to treat every cutoff or every queue as 100%. When you start getting experience, you sort of pick up on the routines of people. Now, they might open this wall, but they might not hold it for 45 seconds. You know what I mean? They might hold it for an amount of time. I'm here. They've opened that wall. Now I can't move, right? Theoretically, I'm stuck. But if you start hearing more push over here, and you don't hear main door, oh, they made a mistake. They didn't hold my main door. I can drop. If you hear them open main door and they're pushing really hard over here, how many guns do I hear? 1, 2, 3 guns over here. Okay, maybe this guy's not even holding me anymore. Boom, I'm gone, right? Maybe it's a timing thing. Maybe you make this guy think you're running away by doing this. I shoot my bullets at the guy in garage. I run in here, make some noise. Now if there's a guy stalk, he hears me. Now they're going to call to this guy. Oh, he's pushing up. This guy's not even going to hold this anymore because he's going to feel useless. This guy's going to be like, I could be in a more valuable position. As soon as he gets down from that roof, you're gone. It was just a bait. You got that guy off the cutoff. You can bait people off the cutoff by being slippery. Show them one thing, give them another. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you an example. I was getting cleared the other day on a roam, and they opened my con single. They were sending people garage. They didn't have anyone on my main door, but they had a guy on my con window. What did I do? I took the gunfight with this guy con window a little bit. Shot some bullets at garage. This guy walked in the breach. As soon as he walked in the breach, I was right here. So he hears me now, and I'm going to run down main. And he's thinking I'm going to run down back to site, right? Wrong. I walked right into bar. My main door was closed. I walked right into bar. I held this. And I got a kill. Be slippery. Show them one thing, give them another. Right. Decision making. You gotta know when you're most valuable. Are you most valuable right now getting a kill? Are you most valuable staying still? Are you most valuable moving? What is the most valuable thing for the win? That's what you gotta have in your mind. The whole round is the win. Not the clip. Not the potential frag. Not the potential to destabilize. Not the potential to shoot the keyboard. You shouldn't even be thinking inside the round. You should be thinking of the overall win. The entire roam. There's a guy pushing me. What's better for the win here? Oh, I have to take a gunfight. I take it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to take a gunfight. At the end of the day, it's an FPS. If you're getting caught off and they're a good team, you're not even going to be able to get rid of the cutoffs. Like, the cutoffs are going to be real cutoffs. There are weaker cutoffs than others. If a guy's upside down rappelled on a window across the map, don't fucking peek him. But if a guy's holding the main door like this, oftentimes people will prone back here, they'll crouch. These are all linear angles. Like, if I have to take a cutoff, I'm getting pushed, they're starting to open my wall here, I gotta take the gunfight. I kill that guy, and I'm gone. You know what I mean? And I'm gone. Sometimes you gotta take a gunfight. I think killing people on cutoffs is the most easy thing if you're on the roam. If I'm on the roam here, they're pushing me. Oh shit, they're on my window. They're gonna be stripping in a second, but there's a guy on my chain rappel. You can peek a guy on chain rappel. Oh, jiggle, jiggle. Chain rappel dead, and I'm gone. Right? These are things you can do. I think it's important to be able to decide what you need. If there's a minute left and you're still on the roam, maybe your job is to slip back to site now, and then you shouldn't be looking for kills anymore. If there's 2 minutes left and you're cut off, maybe you know you're gonna die. Now is your time to get aggro and get a kill before you die. It's just decisions like that that can change around. These are X factors, and these are ways to make yourself a better roamer than just running around, walking around, looking for stuff, trying to shoot people. Because that can work, but it's only because you get lucky. What I'm teaching you guys today, this is recurring. You can recreate this. It's consistent, right? These are actual strategies. So, hopefully, that clears it up a little bit for you guys. Pretty linear stuff we went over today, but that's how you become a good roamer. So, let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. Different explainings, maybe, you know, stuff on attack, different stuff, site setups, whatever you guys want to see. And I'll be glad to do it.